I mean, I had one really big expectation that we're not talking about here. Maybe we'll talk on the Patreon exclusive episode. I had one big expectation.
I also had one big expectation.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and I just coached one high school freshman, one high school sophomore to championships. So I sound like shit. And today we're talking about challengers. Zendaya, Josh O'Connor, Mike Faced. I ain't never heard of those dudes before. Classic. Somebody else.
The blonde dude I've seen in a ton of stuff.
Oh my god, what was I thinking of? I'm trying to figure out who I was thinking of. I was like, this Kmart.
Who's the blonde dude? Mike Faced, right?
Mike Faced, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael David Faced is his name.
The other guy has been in stuff.
I feel like Mike Faced has probably been in stuff as well.
They've both been in stuff.
But like,
he was in West Side Story.
Yeah, he's oh boy.
He's Mr. West Side?
He's Riff Raff. He's one of the white guys that dies. Spoilers.
He's a number 2. Yeah, he's a number 2 guy.
Oh.
He gets shot up crazy, bro.
Yeah. I can picture him now.
Wait.
You know, did you guys go into this movie with a lot of expectations or what?
I mean, I had one really big expectation that we're not talking about here. Maybe we'll talk on the Patreon exclusive episode. I had one big expectation.
I also had one big expectation.
And it got turned around on me. And honestly, I can't say I'm mad.
I think they did it tastefully.
Being Zendaya, I never thought it was actually going to go in that actual direction.
It was going to be tasteful. It was going to be tasteful.
Yeah, it was going to be tasteful.
My thing is, she's in Euphoria and doesn't do stuff like that. So that's why it's like I never once
but even in this, she showed way more skin than she ever did in Euphoria.
Yeah, this is the most she's ever done, like underwear stuff, like in anything she's been in.
What about in that John David Washington movie?
But even then, it's like she still doesn't take off her like tank top, even though like the fact that she actually wore like bra and underwear, like for her is like a major step out of.
I mean, the bra hid nothing. I didn't see it in IMAX, but like even on the shitty little AMC theater screen, I was like, okay, there's nothing left of the imagination here. Good for Tom.
Yeah,
good for you on bagging that queen, homeboy. God bless.
Yeah. I saw a meme because they're talking about getting married, Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Oh, good for him.
And it was like, is she gonna be Zendaya Holland or is he gonna be just Tom?
Tom.
You gotta just remove the last name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently Mike Faced is gonna be in that motorcycle movie that Austin Butler is in and Tom Hardy.
Bike Riders, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, about the Chicago.
I want to see that.
Apparently, it aired last year.
Oh, it came out already.
Yeah.
Unless it's
not wide release. That's June 21st, 2024. But after seeing him in this, I'm down. Dude knows how to act.
I like the chemistry of all three characters.
I'm going to say the dudes had better chemistry than either one of them had with Zendaya, bro. It was crazy.
There's a churro scene. That churro scene,
bro.
It went a little too hard for me. I had to shift in my seat a little.
Yeah.
It's so funny you say that. Because after one of the spicy scenes, I like sat up just to reseat myself to make sure my ass wasn't getting uncomfortable. And I guarantee one of the old ladies behind me was like, the boy down there getting a little too hot.
You happy?
It was so funny. There was one old lady.
Was clear, thankfully.
Oh, that's it? I had 4 people in the theater with me.
Yeah, mine wasn't that packed.
It was a little weird.
I think there was like maybe 12 people.
I thought you were saying yours was packed. Okay, I misheard that.
Oh no, me no. I had,
no, Eric. I thought
Eric?
he meant, like he said that. I thought he meant like there was only like 12 seats open.
Oh, could you imagine? Holy shit! Yeah, I would not want to see this with a packed house.
I was in there 5 people.
Yeah, packed house would have been too weird.
Yeah, so Josh O'Connor's though, his big role though is in The Crown. He played Charles. That's crazy.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Sir Charles,
the King of Kings, right now.
One of them, bro. Yeah. One of those Charleses.
Yeah, he plays
he was great king. Too. I love him as a piece of shit, man. He could play a piece of shit
as
real
well. Toxic motherfucker.
Oh, dude, filthily toxic. But you know what? He did it for the love of the game. No spoilers.
How do you guys feel about the aging?
Oh my god, it was terrible. It was so bad. All they did was they grew their hair out, and then they were like, look, they're 13
hair, right?
years younger. Yeah.
So I think when it comes to Josh O'Connor, right? O'Connor, it wasn't as, like, it's the worst. But I feel like the other dude, it was way more believable.
The blonde dude?
Yeah.
I believed him. Because he was, like, in college gear and, like, you know.
Yeah. And
he was still yoked.
Like Zendaya.
I mean, but Zendaya is kind of weird that she could play a 30-year-old or a fucking 17-year-old, and you're like, yeah. No,
but
she definitely looks 17.
When she was 30, she didn't look 30 to me. Like, I
thought
really? She pulled off young better to me than she pulled off old.
No, I think she, with the dress and the bob, I thought, you know,
I thought she carried herself more mature. Yeah. I mean, she can only do so much. Like, she doesn't. Go ahead.
To me, though, it's like, okay, like, she went from 17 to 25. Like,
yeah, definitely not 30 with a kid. No way you got a body like that with 30 as a kid, bro. No way, dude.
Dude, when did that kid was too old for the story, too.
That's the most unbelievable part of the whole thing.
The whole kid situation altogether.
Off.
I also, like, for how white that baby would have been, she still looked not mixed race enough. I'm questioning the DNA. I was like, I don't know what that kid's is.
It can't be trusted. There's no telling.
I mean, shit, she's a challenger, brother.
After this, she can't. I
kind of like her as a villain, though. No spoilers. I was vibing with her as a villain. What?
I also agree with that, because you just want to see all the good people, supposedly, you know, be villains and stuff.
I don't mean to bring up Euphoria again, but she a villain in that show.
No, she suffers from. No, that's different though, because she's a suffering addict. Like it's a little bit different. Whereas
in high school, right?
Yeah, she's addicted to hard drugs in high school. Like,
damn,
bad enough, dude. Bad enough you're a high schooler, and then you're also addicted to drugs. Like, your brain ain't working right. In this one, she is just a fucking sociopath. She's just a madman the whole time.
Dude, your dreams, like, there's no telling what someone would turn into, though. Like I'm surprised she didn't become a serial killer, though. Like,
killed both of them, wore their skin. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, but, like, you know what? She shouldn't have told the boy to go hard. Her confidence was shot after that, dude.
Yeah. I mean, her knee was shot before,
bro,
though. Like, I don't think she was ever coming back.
I didn't think they were gonna fucking Mortal Kombat X-ray move on her knee and shit when it busted. That shit was wild.
So that was awesome. Like,
and that shit was gnarly.
Yeah, feel it.
Her knee was all popped crazy. Go ahead.
So like that, and then like the focus on it was really good. There was a lot of good shots in tennis, but then there was also a lot of bad shots in tennis. I almost threw up like 16 times.
I couldn't imagine suffering from motion sickness, bro.
The end for sure.
But why'd they do that? I
saw that shit on the big screen.
Oh, you saw it on IMAX?
I was like,
it's a cool perspective, though. I understand why they did it, but like, I'm not even like nauseous, and I felt nauseous.
Yeah.
Like,
if they did it for like 2 more seconds, I would have felt nauseous.
It was too long. It was way too long. But they did it a little bit early on in scenes or whatever. But then they just said, "All right, you know that little thing we dabbled with the little shaky cam tennis."
They didn't do the shaky cam until the third
right?
act. Yeah. Out of nowhere, third act, they decided they were going to do the chest mounted.
It was a GoPro mount. Yeah.
And then they went, okay, now watch this. And then it was the ball cam. That shit was wild to me. What a change up. The ball
cam is what's too much.
No, the chest cam is also too much. Because it's not.
Dude, that ball cam also made, like, my eyes like went to the back of my head trying to like look at that.
You might have been drunk.
I might have been a seizure.
Yeah. But like, I mean, there was no, like, the chest cam didn't need to be that shaky either. Like, what are you, a fucking Jason Bourne movie, dude? Like, come on, they're just looking at each other. You don't got to do all that.
Dude, they wanted you in it, and you were in it.
I didn't want to be that in it. There were other scenes I'd rather be in, okay?
Yeah.
And it was not that
one. No.
Yes, definitely be drunk while you watch this. At least the third act.
Although I did like the shots where like the court was like glass and they were just like underneath them. It was like some Breaking Bad shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, the cinematographer took some fucking leaps here. They were like, you know what, Luca, you got $4 million. We're gonna run this shit.
Run it.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's all he had?
$55 million. I'm hearing a bunch of different numbers.
I was gonna say.
I read an article today that was like it was $4 million.
Oh no, the whole budget of the movie. Yeah, I got 55 when I looked because they made 25.
Shit, that's still not bad for a hard R.
So they gave Zendaya 51 million and then 4 million to.
Yeah.
No, each of the guys got the union minimum. They got 25K and that's it.
Yeah. They might have. They're not like.
No, they're not big.
They're
not Zendaya big. That's for sure.
She's clearly the bigger star. Yeah.
But
she's on the poster, dude. Look at her.
When did they shoot this? This feels like
2019, man.
2019. I believe it.
I mean, this feels like one of those delayed films because I know it's supposed to come out beforehand. Like this might be one of those 2019 films.
Filming? No, principal photography began in 2022, May 3rd.
Wow,
that's wild.
They don't want to buy it. I'm guessing.
I guess not.
Because the actual film takes place in 2019. I thought, that's how they're gonna explain how she looks so young.
Oh, I thought they just didn't want to deal with the pandemic, so they had everything take place prior to it.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, that would make sense. I didn't even think that hard into it, but I like that. That's a good thought process.
Because if you had to be 2021, 2022, like people, even though like I still think they should shoot movies in 2020, 21, 22. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, you really don't. It's an alternate universe.
But people are gonna be like, so they were having these tournaments.
So they ignored it.
No mask.
Yeah.
Right? You know,
like fucking Zendaya is actually a pro fucking tennis player or some shit.
Yeah,
I can only suspend my disbelief so far. Y'all like that random Spider-Man call out, and you could still hear the movie in the background. It was so weird. I was like, what the fuck? I was
like, they didn't meet that shit? Like, come on.
Dude. I was trying to figure out why they did that.
Shit.
Yeah, it was. That little girl's ears are fucked up.
They wanted the people to know, dude. They say nod. She should have winked at the camera.
Yeah, we should watch that Spider-Verse. Yeah, go get that tablet over there.
Yeah. She should have pulled a Polly. Hey.
We got a ring on her finger and shit. So there wasn't a moment in this movie where Zendaya was redeemable as a human being, though, right?
I mean, early on,
till the end, I thought she was redeemable.
I don't think in the beginning she is a child prodigy, like, and forced in that situation, like.
Okay, because I could see your reasoning behind it. Yep.
Early on, I have no problems with her early on. It's like
you don't have a problem with her making those two boys kiss each other?
No.
They want each other.
They wanted each other so bad.
Yeah,
go ahead.
That's why she asked though. She asked them like, if they're just like no, never, and that's why she even asked when he's like, how did you show him? Like she is trying to figure out are they really like a thing?
Yeah, and she wants to know bad.
Yeah, and when she uses the home wrecker line, she does mean like okay friendship, but she also means like I don't want to ruin this relationship.
Yeah, I think she thinks that they're ready to bang at a moment's notice.
Yeah,
dude, the way he slapped his boy's peener, he was ready to grab it.
That's a Sydney Sweeney slap if I ever seen one, dude.
Is that a reference?
That happens in her movie. I don't know.
No, it doesn't. Really? I haven't seen it.
I think so.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Also, it's just behind the scenes shot I saw. Why would they? He does. She does it to Glenn Powell.
Does she?
Yeah. I saw a Twitter post where it was like, "Oh dick? Hell no, I wouldn't let my man get hit in the dick."
Are you serious, Eric?
Yes.
I don't know if you're joking.
I
haven't seen the movie.
No, I haven't seen it. No, I've been wanting to see it, but I was like, I don't want to get mixed up and watch two.
Is that confirmation or no, James?
No, yeah, it does happen. Yeah, but like,
what?
I'm confused because I thought Eric had seen the movie.
No, man.
Not for pod. Like,
yeah,
you had watched the movie.
I also thought you had
this
seen
week,
it.
so I didn't want to like also see.
No, I thought you saw it in theater. Like, that's where
I missed it. No, I missed it in theaters.
I saw it after. I saw it afterwards, and I thought you had seen it already.
So did I. Shit. Now I guess we both gotta watch it, Eric.
I'm a fake fan, dude.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sexual tension between those dudes is crazy. But I guess
it only gets amplified by the music too. which I love the music.
This is the most bisexual coded music soundtrack I've ever heard in my entire life, dude. Holy shit.
As I'm watching some of these scenes though with the music choices, I'm like, is this supposed to be here? Like, it is
a little weird.
Dude, I loved it.
I mean, some of it, it's out of place, like in certain scenes.
Like in the sauna?
Yeah, it's just like, it's too...
I loved it.
I mean, weird. At no point was I like, I hate this music. At a couple points, I was like, this is a choice, but at no point was I like, it's a bad choice. Every time I was like, damn, this is a fucking bop right now.
Yeah, every time the song came on.
I want to go play some tennis and fucking hump my boy or whatever they were doing. Like, I'm in, dude. Yeah, the music, I feel like, was almost the best part.
It was a highlight for sure, for me at least.
I've actually seen the DJ who remixed
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I have. I've never seen the dudes who did the original score, but I've definitely seen the guy who did the remixes.
I believe
Trent Reznor?
Yeah, that's the dude from 9 Inch Nails. Yeah. But yeah, was the music the best part for you, Eric? It's kind of the best part.
I mean, at IMAX, it was.
I couldn't even imagine. I was in the shitty speakers, and I was like, damn, I'm in.
I mean, I like the story they told. I thought it was fascinating. Like they. The thing is, because
who else has done this story where it's like, who else has done this like type of a prodigy gets hurt,
a Star is Born?
Yeah. Oh, I think though they should have never let us know that she gets hurt. I think if the
we were done a disservice by watching the trailers, but that's every time. Yeah. Anytime you watch a trailer, you're doing yourself a disservice.
But I'm saying, even in the trailer, I think it would have been a better choice for them to not show that she gets hurt, because like you already know kind of where it's going. In the trailer he says, "Hey, be my coach." Like, because if they don't show the injury and stuff, we don't really know which way she's going towards, like which person type situation. Because
in the trailer, it's the dark-haired guy that says it, right?
Yeah. In the trailer, it's the dark-haired guy that says, "I want you to be my coach." So we don't actually see the blonde guy tell her that in the trailer. I don't think. No,
it's him it's that alley scene or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But shit, that means she's not ready to coach. Like, I mean, I don't know, I guess.
I mean, but even just from the trailers, we really just see that she's out there yelling at the both of them. We don't even really know why. Mm-hmm. And now we know it's because she wants them to kiss right there on the net. She said, "You fucking what the hell's that movie? Oh, what's the movie with the dance?
Dirty Dancing?"
Yeah, he dirty dancinged his boy. He picked him up all crazy.
Or crazy stupid
is
love.
Is that a legal move? He would have lost.
No, he lost.
Yeah, right? He lost.
He crossed over that net crazy. Yeah, he lost.
But
no, if he hits the ball before, like, he crosses the net, it's if he hits the ball as if he's crossed the net.
He was totally over the net, no?
Yeah, I thought he was totally over in the net.
I mean, the scene's real weird. He jumps straight up and they crash into each other. It's like Fast and Furious when
Michael Jordan
I'm trying to save Letty. Like,
that is 100% what it was.
But I guess the movie makes it seem that he won, though.
No,
I took it as that.
No, you don't know how it happens.
But no, if he loses, I don't. So I think it depends how you perceive it, right? Because if he's accepting, like, hey, because he knows, like, you're. So when he does a little ball thing, he's
spoilers.
Like,
Spoilers. Spoilers.
I mean,
how far are we in?
Go ahead. We're 15 minutes in.
Oh yeah, it's a town. So
yeah, but you still gotta say it.
Like, I'm letting you. I was letting you win. Like, when he did that to him.
No, and that's when he doesn't.
Yeah, because when he says, "Did you have sex with her?" You know, don't tell me.
No. I know that part, but like, that's a logical leap to then say that he instantly knows that he's letting him win.
No, I don't think he'd let him win.
Yeah, no. What James is saying is that the blonde dude was able to gather by the hole or the ball in the hole thing that not only did he sleep with Zendaya, that he slept with Zendaya, and that Zendaya also did that to make him win.
No,
but I think that's a logical leap.
No, he doesn't know that Zendaya had said anything. He doesn't really probably know his motivation on why he would let him win. But like, why else would he get upset that he does the racket thing then?
Because that's telling him that he fucked Zendaya.
Yeah, I fucked your wife.
Yeah, he literally just said, I banged your wife. That's why he's doing that.
Yeah.
But why would that come up again? Like that he thinks that he banged his wife.
He doesn't. It's not even a minute to think. That is what that means. Like, they decided that
in college, that was their move. They were like, "Hey, if I ever do this, that means I fucked."
No. That's not even that. He said only in relation to Zendaya and the raven-haired dude, because he said that he couldn't kiss and tell, and he said, "Fine, don't kiss and tell, but if you do this, if you serve the way that I serve,
if you bang,
that means you banged her." But only her, because he's never had to do that for anybody else. So, like, that symbol can't mean anything else other than that.
I banged your wife.
Yeah.
And that's why he was like, fuck off. Like,
but we already, but like, the thing is, though, but does he think it as I banged your wife again? Like, he already knows he
do you know why he knows that it happened again? Is because he saw them drinking. Sees them. Yeah, so like anything more than that is like you're just making assumptions on it, you know? Like he saw them there that night, and so that's the only reason why he knows, like, oh, he's talking like he banged her recently.
But boy doesn't know that he saw them.
No, but he knows what that symbol means. Like he knows what that's gonna mean when he makes that symbol, that hand gesture.
It's a secret code between them two alone.
Right.
That's why Zendaya was like, what's going on? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah. But what is I guess if he's trying to at that point in the game,
he's just trying to get in his head.
Yeah. It was the same thing where in the sauna, like he was saying, like, "Hey, you're never gonna be as good as me, dude."
Yeah, it was just all mind games.
Yeah. And he pulled out the ultimate mind game card and said, "Hey, I banged your wife, dude."
Your wife. Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because he didn't. I don't think that he thought he was letting him win. Like nothing in the way that the blonde dude is acting kind of leads us to believe that he thought he was letting him win. Like he thought he was just winning, you know?
In the third set, there's like scenes where he's like his demeanor changed. So after set 2, when he loses, he's like pissed. He's like smashing everything. When now it's 1-1. So 1 game to 1 game, and then there's scenes where he's like laughing and like chuckling, and kind of now like it seems like he's okay with it. And then you have the blonde-haired character start to like look at him and be like.
But he only started doing that after we found out that he banged his wife.
Yeah.
Like it coincides, right? Like that's like leading up to and after he bangs Zendaya. So it's like he doesn't know why he's laughing. He just knows that he's laughing at him. And then he tells him why he's laughing at him when he says, I had sex with your wife. And then boom.
Yeah, but even throughout the movie, like it's stated where it's like, I'm going to let you win. Like they set that stuff up as well. So
dude, that was 13 years ago.
I mean, all this is like 13, 12 still. Years ago.
No, some of it is 8 years ago. Some of it is like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but when he saw him with his wife was when they had just turned pro.
Yeah, that was in Atlanta.
But he didn't.
Yeah,
but he didn't see him.
Ago. He didn't.
No, the sauna thing is current day.
Yeah.
So like he didn't even have a conversation.
Doesn't currently know that they have even interacted, Zendaya and Oh Boy, in current day.
Right. So then why would he think that he's letting him win?
Because they've already set up in the story situations where he was going to let him win.
Just because he said it out loud doesn't mean he was actually going to let him win. I think they were just bullshitting.
But too, because like it seems like when they're having this conversation in the sauna, he's more or less saying like, "Hey, no matter what, win or lose, like, you know, the blonde guy's like, I'm fine either way. Like, this is your thing or whatever." So like, it all depends on, does he think like, what does he think his motivations are for like the third match, letting him win or lose or whatever. And I think he like when he does the ball thing and the whole setup of it is not just, oh, I banged your wife. It's also the fact that they've had multiple points throughout the movie where the dark-haired guy is better, but he will let him win in certain situations.
We've never seen him let him win.
Yeah, because
I don't think we have.
No, because they only play the one time, and then we know the dark-haired guy wins or whatever, and then they go, "Oh, you don't let me win" or whatever, and he could have perceived it as, "Oh, you're letting me win this time," because you were supposed to let me win back then. Because they have a whole like what if stuff throughout the whole movie.
I think as competitors, they would not let each other win over each other.
No way.
I think because they're competitors, man. Would you?
I mean, literally though,
win?
during the thing, boy is up. Like, so he could win, and then he like just smacks the ball, and then like loses a point. Like, and so he like hits the ball and just like hits it over the net, and it's not a point. Like, they do things like that during the game. Like they make the game closer to have a more climactic.
You're saying Art, the blonde guy, purposely didn't move so that they went to the third set.
And boy, also though, there's one scene where he hits the ball and he just like underhands like taps it and then loses a point. So like they do things throughout the
but that was the
match.
Third set already. That wasn't early on. So. The first two sets, they're playing their hearts out, both of them.
First two sets, yes, but then they go to they tie, and then you have to. So then the third set is it's 6-5. But then you have to like win by 2, but then it becomes 6-6. So then it goes a tiebreaker, and then tiebreaker goes based off like you wrote. It goes by certain points, and then you switch off serves. So then like they tie it up again, like doing like dumb stuff.
I think at all points they were both battling.
Yeah,
the hardest. They weren't letting each other win, and which is why Zendaya at the end screams like her scream where she says, "Come on," because she notices that they went as hard as they could
for that last point.
The last point, the last point they 100% go all
I
out.
don't think the blonde guy, even for a moment, thinks that he's gonna let him win.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I would love to see like a video essay on it where they like point to like things that do say that. But yeah, I totally did not read that situation like that at all. That's interesting that you saw it that way. Because I was taking it face value, you know? It was because I don't think there's any way that like he could have known. Because especially he seemed like even when he double faults, he seems like in the game. You know, like he seems ready for it, and he almost seems like confident because he made that mistake. Yeah. And so he's like, "Oh, I'm about to fuck this dude's world up."
He's like, "Yeah, even like he was like, I could have won, but I'm gonna let you, get some more game in, and we're gonna, stretch this thing out. But I'm still gonna beat you." That's what I think.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think
that's what I'm talking about, though, where they both do stuff to like prolong the game, like. Because like he can just want like
sure, but like that doesn't. I'm not there's the connective tissue to prolonging the game, and this symbol not only meaning that he had sex with his wife, but also saying that he was letting him win. Connective tissue. I don't those synapses ain't firing in my brain.
Yeah,
I think it's cool that you saw it that way, though. I think it adds more depth to the scene if you see it that way. Because now they're not playing tennis, bro. They're playing 5D chess if they're seeing it that way, which is dope. Yeah. Like, I fuck with it.
Because I mean, all the times they've played together, they recognize that they bring out the best in each other, which is why they were in a duo.
I mean, that's true love, baby. He knows. Yeah. He was like, "Nah, this dude, he's gonna bring out the best in me. Kisses, churros, it don't matter."
Yeah. Because even then he was like, "Hey man, I kind of like how you're a piece of shit right now, Art. I kind of like it when you're feisty." Yeah.
Art should have probably hung dong, by the way, when he walked out of the sauna. They set it up.
Being shown.
There was.
There's like 3-4 scenes like in when he's doing this Tinder thing.
Yeah. Which is weird. Like, all right, but I guess if you got an R rating,
it's just gym shit, dude.
Yeah, it is just gym shit. I guess that's true. I don't really think of it that way. Maybe it's just because this dude is Italian and he just views the human body differently. You know,
Italians, yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Was this his highest rated movie? Do you think?
This his highest rated movie? No, Call Me by Your Name is his highest rated movie.
Oh, the hell is that?
Shit, that one either won an Oscar or was nominated for Oscars.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't hear about that.
Timothy Chalamet got nominated for an Oscar in that movie, didn't he?
Shit, that was the last movie that Armie Hammer was good in. Before he started eating people.
I don't think he was bad in other movies. I just think he got bad edits because they were trying to cut him out of movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
just like he was trying to cut up somebody and eat him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
God
shit.
bless. Yeah, this movie came out, and then Army Hammer, everybody said he was a cannibal, so, you know.
Jesus.
You win some, you lose some, I guess. But yeah, I would say that one's probably higher rated, and then this one most likely. But the other one was like Oscar bait, you know?
Yeah, so, people love that movie.
I haven't seen it, but like I need to.
Me neither. I've heard good things about it though.
It was nominated
too.
Yeah, I'm sure. It was nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Original Song, and then it won Best Adapted Screenplay. So the writing must be top notch.
Yeah.
Or everything else sucked.
A little bit of both.
So there's a lot of these articles are like especially like how do they perceive the ending is like it's like supposed to be like more ambiguous, like the relationship aspect of like, does that mean like so which one's Blondie? Art, right?
Art.
Yeah. So they're saying one way to look at it is this would give Art the passion to like continue playing or whatever and then win the Open, or like this ending gives them so Tasha and Art like finally be able to move on from Patrick. Like there's a lot of different like spins on what it is because she like fell out of love with him.
But those are separate from the thing that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Because I agree with everything you said. Sure, we don't know how it ends. The ending is totally, you're supposed to make up your own headcanon, right? I personally think they kick Zendaya to the streets and they take care of that beautiful baby girl by themselves. You know, she got two daddies who are real good at tennis. Better than a mommy who can't play because her bad knee, you know what I'm saying?
I think if anything, Art ends up coaching Patrick.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
For that final year, that final push.
Yeah.
That's kind of hot. I'm here for that.
Yeah, because he said he was going to retire no matter what.
Yeah, he said, I'm done, dude. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of playing Grandpa.
And she's out of love with him anyways.
She never loved him.
Probably not.
No, she never loved him.
I think she had moments when he was winning. When he was winning
the
championships, the Grand Slams.
But even then, she doesn't love him. That's not love. She loves that he's
never
winning.
In love with him,
Yeah.
But
she loves the W's. She don't even love him because that could be anybody. You know? She doesn't need him to be doing the winning. She just needs a dub. So she's like, feed me them.
Damn, so she really is a piece of shit then, huh?
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. She was terrible the whole movie, dude.
They are underselling Art's accomplishments, though.
Art almost won a Grand Slam, bro.
No, he won other Grand Slams. He just hasn't won the Open.
No. It is a Grand Slam if you win all the Opens.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But I'm saying
he's won all the Opens multiple times.
Yeah.
Other than the U.S.
He didn't win in the U.S. Yeah. He ain't shit.
I mean, back-to-back world champs. So if you're not winning here, you ain't really winning nowhere.
But he had a couple, like 2 wins in the other 3 major, like tournaments.
All of them were 3+, I want to say.
All in Europe or some bullshit, dude. Not in the good old US of A.
Yeah, if you can't make it in the NBA, you ain't playing.
Weren't they at the US Open when he saw them together?
They said Atlanta, but I thought the US Open was always in New York.
I don't know where it's at.
I think so. That sounds about right. But I'm like, man, y'all were. Because I was saying if he was there, that was the U.S. Open. I was maybe that's when he would have won.
Dude is a fucking not achiever in the U.S. Open, you know? He's too worried.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was the Atlanta Open.
Oh, so it's just a regular tennis.
Damn, fucking Atlanta. Why they doing that, dude? Having their own
US Open
man.
is always in New York.
Shit, he probably won there, right? Never mind. I don't see his name in the singles thing, so he probably didn't win.
No,
oh shit, that guy that he lost to at the beginning of the movie, he's an actual tennis player.
Well, they had like pictures, so when they were doing the thing where they in Atlanta, like the first person was Andy Roddick. Like they had actual like tennis people.
Yeah, all those dudes, but like those are just pictures. Like the guy who was like, "Did you see that?" He gave me the look. That dude is actually a tennis player.
Was he the coach on staff?
Maybe the professional consultant or whatever. He's actually won.
Like, what else are they fucking doing? Like how many tennis movies come out? Sure, I'll be in it.
At least one every new generation of Spider-Man movies. That's about it.
At least.
You're right.
That shit's so crazy.
But like that dude has won 2 Atlanta Opens. The Alex D. Minar guy. Shit, he bad, dude. Fucking Zendaya should have shacked up with him. Fuck old blonde, dude. He ain't shit no way. John Eisner, though, is that dude. He's got the most men's singles finals, most matches played in the Atlanta Open. Damn.
Who?
Yeah, I know. He ain't nobody, dude. He ain't breaking nobody's eye socket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
He ain't that kind of champion. All right.
If you're not a Williams, I don't care about you. All right.
I don't care about you. Closing comments about Challengers. I think everybody liked it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it surprised me, honestly. I was thinking it's gonna be a stinker.
Should people go see it? Should they drive to the movie theaters? Oh, okay. Rent a movie theater out by yourself.
Yeah, make sure you see it at the last showing.
I know, there's obviously it's you see some dong and it's like sexual.
Bring the
or whatever,
doom bucket.
but there's still a lot of non-sexual in this movie. I don't think it's that crazy where you can't watch it.
Nah, I don't think it's that crazy. Yeah.
It could have been crazier. Shit, they could have done it.
I mean, who knows if people walked out when they started kissing the boys?
Nobody walked out of my theater, homeboy.
Not
Everybody
in my theater, no,
stayed
but like
firmly planted, dog. I'll invite the homies.
Who knows?
Only go with your homies, dog. Only go with your boys. No girls allowed.
Cool people.
No, not cool people.
Oh wait, you're right.
Your boys.
Only go with the homies. Yeah.
Only the boys. Anybody who identifies as a boy, you better roll it.
Though.
Nope. Unless you identify as a boy. Nope. That's it.
Boys only.
Boys only club, baby. All right. I need some ratings for Challengers.
I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10 stitches on my knee.
Oh shit! Your shit got fucked up. 8 stitches, dude. James,
is that a lot? I don't know.
So real quick, and we're past this point.
Oh,
but
come on.
So they have it, and it's just a point. Where
Who's they? Who's they?
So this is from Screen Rant. So it says
it's Screen Rant.
Yeah, it's WWF Screen Rant.
World Wrestling Screen Run Federation.
Yeah. It says, Art is no victim in this relationship playing out between himself, Tasha, and Patrick. After all, Art questioning the depth of Patrick and Tasha's relationship in college.
Tashi, by the way. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, was it Tashi? Oh, yeah. Didn't help matters. And he did it for selfish reasons. But after feeling like strings were being pulled, Patrick decided to tell Art in the same way he revealed in college that he and slept with Tasha together. To be sure, Patrick wasn't doing it because he felt bad for what had happened, or that he generally was looking out for Art. So more or less, they said they did that to be like so she's involved in this in some way, not specifically that it's regarded to just sex.
That's not what that sentence said, but I'll take it.
What did that sentence say?
It means more so like he's almost like asking him if he's doing it for her or doing it for himself is kind of what he's seeing, right? Because if he's doing it for himself, he's going to, leave maybe, I guess he expected him to do or something like that. As opposed to, if he's doing it for her, maybe not getting upset. I don't know. I don't know how they read that situation.
He does know that she's involved with the outcome of this match.
I don't know how he could read that from "I fucked your wife."
Yeah.
I was letting you know.
Besides her being a piece of shit,
you and the AI generator that Screen Runt used to write that article agree on it. I think it's interesting. Like I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't see it.
I'm saying you're wrong, Jaime.
I mean, hey, that's on him. That's on homeboy over there. Homeboy up there.
Yeah.
But like, I do think it's an interesting way to view the film. Even though it's different from mine, I just don't see it. I want to see it that way because it sounds the drama is taken up another notch then, right?
But I think if you guys look at it as simple as, I banged your wife, I think it's just too simplistic. Like I just think it's the movie is beyond just it's
movie's
about
not that deep though.
Yeah, but it's also not that simple. Like it's about a complex, relationship amongst 3 people. It's not just, I banged your wife.
Yeah, but just because it's complex doesn't necessarily mean that he can gather that much from "I fucked your wife."
Because you'll have to get the commentary and then you have to see it. Jaime.
Yeah, the director's commentary, I think, will tell that fucking Italian. He's gonna definitely put that much thought and effort into that. But like, I don't know. He just doesn't. He also doesn't come off as that smart. Like, he just plays tennis. We didn't see him acing no fucking school papers, you know.
He got to Stanford. He had to be acing some papers.
What? People who are bad at school get into good schools all the time because they're great at a sport.
That 1.4 GPA, dude.
He was good. He wasn't great. Like, he wasn't.
He could have been good enough. He did go pro.
Yeah, but after having to be in college for 3-4 years.
He wanted his education like his girl did.
Yeah.
Zendaya, prodigy. She could have had straight Fs and they would have swindled their way to get her on the team.
People go pro even when they're not prodigies all the time. Like, he's not a genius. He's just not a genius. Because if he was a genius, he wouldn't be playing tennis.
What I'm saying, though, like, he's not dumb either because he got into Stanford. Like,
I mean, he didn't know a boy was fucking his wife. He is kind of dumb.
But that's book smart and like people skills is a whole different situation.
Shit, most of this is people skills. You're telling me he saw it was like Zendaya's making you throw the match. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't think you're wrong. I just don't see it.
But it's because like it's more important to her than it is to him. And she knows.
But he knows that already. Like, that's not news to him. He knew that. That's why he asked her if she was going to be okay.
He's like, oh, I do know, like, she is involved in some way.
I don't agree.
We'll have to wait, dude.
Yeah.
What's your rating, though?
But, like, the only person who knows is the director. That's it. You and I both don't know. Only him.
Yeah.
And even then, maybe not him. Did someone else write the screenplay?
Really who wrote it, yeah.
Yeah, who wrote the screenplay?
Yeah.
Justin Kurzekis is the only one who knows.
Email him.
Hey, email his ass.
Yeah, email him, James.
What would you do if you emailed him? He's like, finally someone understands my vision. Like, he's just nuts.
I wouldn't be the only one, though, because, like, there's other people writing articles.
Runt, the way they wrote it is not how you said it. Screen Runt was a little bit different. But, like,
all I'm saying, though, is that it had more meaning than just that, you banged my wife.
You definitely think that.
Yeah. I mean, other people do too, but fair. I also give it an 8, though.
All we're saying is the Nazis hated the Jews. That's a lot of people thinking the wrong thing is all we're saying. You guys gave it an 8, huh?
What, too low? Too high?
I think this movie's a little too long. We didn't bash this movie enough, but this movie is a little too long. There's a couple parts in there where I'm like, this probably could have been cut. Could have been trimmed the fat here or there.
I think if they did it in a linear storyline, it would have been like that. But since they're bouncing back around, I think it helped with the pacing.
I thought that was a little messy, though, jumping back and forth.
I think Deadpool did it better. That whole jumping back and forth to one through line was better done there, which is the only thing I could think of half the time when it was boring. When I was seeing all the dick, I was like, Deadpool did it better. So I'm gonna give it a 7.75 though. Because it is really good. That soundtrack really saved this movie.
The soundtrack gave it a whole point for me, honestly.
It goes real hard.
That's crazy.
Just like this Sooner or Later average score of 7.9167. And this thanking you for being here on twitch.tv/Sooner or Later TV or youtube.com/Sooner or Later TV for our review of Challengers. I'm not going to do the whole shit because my throat hurts, and we're going to record a couple more here. So, I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.